What's up, Champions fam? It's Z.E.K.E back on a brand new WWE Champions video, and what a night, y'all. What a night of fuckery that happened to us. As you can all see, we are in the midst of a brand new 24-hour faction feud, the very first faction feud of April 2020, Spring in the Ring MLC, and it was off to a very rocky start. Bugs and glitches galore, and I tell you what, they weren't pretty whatsoever. There were so many complaints throughout the community of getting different types of match errors, connection errors, being told to reset the game in the middle of matches. People had to spend so many health packs and faction tokens to get back into the fray. Then you had people winning matches, but then they weren't receiving the points for the matches to go towards the contest. You had people literally in limbo where they beat an opponent. Then after they exited out of the match after winning, they had to go and beat the opponent again because the opponent wouldn't die. They just wouldn't die no matter how many times they went up against them. Now, there were some players that dodged this bullet. They weren't phased by this whatsoever, so they were able to put up some points for their faction fans. But a majority of players were affected by this, and from what I'm understanding, it wasn't just the faction feud that was glitched up, it was just the entire game, because some people were trying to open up their bags, their free bags, weren't able to get them, didn't get the resources out of them whatsoever. There was a glitch with that. Then on top of that, people weren't even able to properly clear their limited time tours at the moment. But thankfully, thank be the scope gods, everything is straight, everything is Gucci by the time you're seeing this video. But I know that it was quite frustrating during that time. A lot of people were reaching out to the broski, the OG Gerson, trying to figure out what's going on. Trust me, the storm is over now. Things can only get better, because like I always say, bad times don't last, but champions do. But nonetheless, I'm about to go ahead and get back into this faction groove, because this is a 24-hour feud, and it's good to see the return of these. We've had some flash feuds, we've had some 48-hour feuds, and feuds have just been MIA as of late. Like I said, that event contest meta is taking over, dominant in a dominant type of way, but feuds still have their place nonetheless, even if they seem, quite like any other Champions content, rinse and repeat. Whenever you get it, it is what it is. Extra resources are always something that any player, whether free to play or pay to play, needs. So you do what you got to do what you can for your faction fam, and then you move on to the next one, on to the next one. But nonetheless, that's the video for right now. Y'all let me know, were you affected by these glitches and these errors at the start of the feuds, or were you able to get through without no issue? Because this is also setting up a little foot race, so to speak, for a lot of factions who are playing catch up in a major way, just because so many players weren't able to feud while others were able to do so. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see what the final numbers are when it comes to the top 100. I'm excited to see that. Some things might change. Some spots might be, rearranged. It is what it is. We might see some new faces pop up. We might see some old faces head out. But that's the excitement of the game. And nonetheless, everybody just have fun, have a great time, have a blessed day, and enjoy being a champion. But again, leave your comments and your thoughts below. What did you think about those glitches and those bugs, those errors? Were you affected by them? And are you having a good time with this feud? It's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge. People are coming out, hitting hard, trying to get in and out ASAP, trying to capitalize, trying to dominate. But all in all, it's still a great time to be a champion, especially when you're kicking some ass, taking some names, and stacking those numbers up right, getting those scores right with your faction fam. So, mad love always, and until next time, peace.